Here we go. First, we're going to eat the ghost monsters. Stupid ghost monsters. We'll eat them this round too. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh, crap. I ate that too quick. No, not going to get them all. Oh, and I died. Oh, that was stupid. That was dumb. I got greedy. And I got just stupid. That was so dumb. Should not have died. Died on the second board. That is just stupid. That's pathetic to go live and then die on the second board. Okay, no more ghost monsters. I don't care. If I get them, I get them. We're just going for boards now. Yeah, we got a few there. Ah, got stuck. Did a couple here. Yay! Who's with me? Who's here? We're gonna get one down there. Heck yeah, baby. And blah 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 blah. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's up, Caleb? I will take a moment out between boards and stuff to say hello and what's up. Just playing some late night Pac-Man. Because let's face it. Oh, see, that was stupid. I took my eyes off it. I looked up for a second. It's sad and pathetic for me to die there. What's up, guys? I'm gonna turn the light on. It is freezing cold in this room. I don't think I've ever shown this room on the channel before. Bloop. There it is. There it is. Ooh. Got stuck. Get away from all these guys. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. What's up? Plus, it's really weird the way that I have to do this because I got this set up. Where I had to put the thing here in the middle. And because of that, like everything's in my way. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's like I got a cooler between my legs holding up the thing here. Camera stand. Whoa! Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Boom! Whoa! What now? No. There we go. Yeah. It's junior time. What's up, folks? Just playing a little late night Pac-Man. Got to get warmed up. It is freezing cold out here in my sunroom. It's like got the opposite effect of what a sunroom should be, isn't it? We're just going for boards, really. Not worrying really about ghosts or anything else. Oh, come on. Thing's getting stuck. Oh, yeah. Rock on. Kind of standing to the side. It's kind of awkward, so I don't get to stand like directly straight on. Oh, I looked up to see who was commenting. What's up, guys? I saw that Caleb just said something about something, so I need to take a look at that because I know if I know Caleb, I'm gonna guess without seeing it, something DC. That they're making a something man movie. I can't see the other part because it's blocked off by the. Oh crap! It's blocked off by the. Oh, crud. They're making a Pac-Man movie? I didn't see that. I did not see that. Now, I wonder what that would be about. Did you guys like the movie? I really liked the movie Pixels. I know that a lot of people didn't. But I really liked Pixels. I thought it was a really cool movie. You know, and I don't like everything Adam Sandler, but you know what? I gotta admit, I like a lot of Adam Sandler movies. And, oh, it's based on the TV show, like the old cartoon? The old cartoon was cool. I used to love the old cartoon. The chopping power. This is me warming up. My first little game going here. Shing ching. Ching. I should, after the next game, I should go get my other phone so that I can see your comments while I'm doing this. Whoa, I'm glad that didn't turn. Dang. Making all kinds of mistakes because I'm not like straight on. Whoa! Oh, crud. Got one guy left. Fun fact. Oh, crud. What did I do there? There we go. I'm kind of like standing off to the side. If you beat the game... Whoa. Dang, I'm so off to the side. It's so weird. Whoa. You see that? I went right through him. Okay, so we'll check out some comments here. Flip it around. What's up, guys? Hey, look, it's long hair, Nash. If you beat the game, it glitches out. I have heard that. Have you ever seen the documentary about the guy who used to have the record for like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, but like he cheated or whatever, and so like everybody hates him now? Like literally everybody hates the guy, and he's honestly, the guy is kind of a jerk. I can't remember what his name is right now, but he's like really a jerk. But he cheated. And like he was so ticked off that somebody beat his high score, and I think it was Donkey Kong, that he did. You can find the stuff right here on YouTube, Caleb. It's interesting because he actually went and recorded it, like him beating Donkey Kong again, and supposedly getting the highest score ever. But he cheated, and like it wasn't a real thing. It's kind of weird. Strange. I turned this around now so I can see your comments. So anybody coming in, the glitch is cool. The whole map shifts to the side and you have to play the final level from memory. I've heard that. It's like a weird thing. So I got like all these games. We'll play another Miss Pac-Man, then you can tell me what you want to see me play. I love this. I love this. This was a dedicated, I'll show you first. So this was a dedicated Miss Pac-Man that I bought years ago. And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, it's got the artwork on it and everything. It was a dedicated Miss Pac-Man, had the old school, you know, tube thing in there, and screen and stuff. And I got it for $500. It's got a little bit of wear, you can see, like right around here. But like that's nothing, man. That's, you know, I got it for $500. It was in great working order. It was fantastic. The only thing that I didn't like about it when I bought it was the joystick was wrong. The joystick wasn't the red ball. It was like just a black stick where the guy had done that. But I took it to somebody, got it fixed for the joystick. This actually lights up. But Tiffany, for my birthday this last year, she got me one of these like 60 game-in-one upgrade things. And so I debated whether or not, because it was a dedicated machine, it still got the original just Pac-Man system in there, Miss Pac-Man system in there. But this way now I have every Pac-Man game that they ever made back in the day. I've got like all the Donkey Kongs. I got, you know, like Frogger and all that good stuff. And I'll show you that, guys, in a minute. This actually lights up, but when my buddy came over and installed it, because he knew how to do it, and he kind of showed me how to do it, but after he showed me how to do it, he had to leave, and he forgot to hook this back up, and I just haven't done it. Now, I have this. Check this out. I've got Superman. I've got Galaga, for sure. Yeah, Cylon, it was super cool. She totally surprised me too. It was just like a upgrade system thing where he just had to take out like one CPU thing and put another one in. But when he did, the ironic part about it is when he did, he busted the tube for the screen, and the tube, it was like original. It was all like burned in and stuff, and for the Miss Pac-Man screen, and so he ended up bringing me a big monitor to put in there. That's what they do with these now. And so, yeah, so it worked great. Now look, check this out. I've got this Superman. It plays the John Williams theme, and I would play that for you, except for when I moved here, I think I busted the screen on this. And so you can still hear the gameplay, but you can't you can't see it. The screen's not working. So I just talked to a guy today about possibly getting, because this wasn't a dedicated cabinet for Superman. They put the thing in there, the marquee in there, but it has the game in it. And so I've always wanted to get artwork for the side. And so ironically, I worked in the printing business for 18 years and just never did it. Dumb. But I came across a guy who does them, who has this artwork, and said he'd do it for me. And so I just got to figure out the price on it. He just needs to know what kind of cabinet I have, and then I want to get it fixed. And then that way I can have my Superman arcade game back. I've had this game for years, and it's sad because I love this game. If you've ever played this game, it's just a fun game, and it's been broken longer than it has been working. But you know, some things are like that though. But I've kept it around. I actually drove to Toronto to get this. I drove to Toronto. What was it? 2006. I got this right after. Awesome, Silent. See, that's, man, I'll tell you what, this channel, we do a little bit of everything. I hope that music's not too loud in the back. If it is, let me know, because I can't tell, because I don't have like a volume knob for it. So I love arcade games, guys. I love arcade games. I would love, there's a couple of games that I would love to own. At some point in my life, I would love, okay, cool. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. I can never tell, you know, sometimes. But I really would love a Tron video game, upright game. Tron was my jam back in the day. Miss Pac-Man and Tron were my two favorite games growing up as a kid that I used to always play at the arcade. So I want a Tron, and then just talked to a guy today even about this. I don't know if you guys are pinball machine fans, but there is a I'll turn this way so you can see my face. There is an old Star Wars pinball machine made by Data East. That is my dream machine. I played that game all throughout my teen years at the 7-Eleven around the corner from my house. And I would love to own that machine. When I just went out to Seattle a couple of months ago, I found this pinball arcade out in Seattle, just outside of Seattle, and it was only $0.25, and I played that game. I found that game there, and I played that game, and it just brought back so many memories. And I started looking up what it costs, and I've seen a couple of them for like $5-6 grand. I actually saw one for $3,200 that was like probably less than an hour away from where I live, but I didn't have the money, and I still don't have the money. But then I saw another guy who was selling one on eBay. Oh, you live in Portland? You go to that arcade? That's awesome, Cylon. That's cool. My dad and I've got a brother and two sisters that I wasn't raised with on my dad's side, and so my family lives out there, and so I was out there for a music conference back in November, and basically had a rental car for 5 days, whatever, 6 days that I was there. I got there on Sunday, spent some time with my family, but during the day, those first few days, man, I just rode around looking for stuff to do, looking for fun stuff, and I can't remember what town that is, but I will remember because I've never put the video together. Now I just realized I never put the video together of that trip, but I took video of going to like all kinds of different comic book shops and toy stores and stuff like that around there. And so I found this guy who was there, and then I found that arcade, and man, that was just so much fun. But I found this guy, unfortunately, ironically, he's got it up on eBay, and he's wanting $8 grand for it, which is really high end for that machine. Like, it's high end for that machine. It's a great machine and hard to come by, but most of them go for about $5 grand, about 5 to 6. And but he's wanting $8 for it, and I I just reached out to him just to see, hey, would you do like a financing thing on it? And, you know, like actually his terms weren't that bad. He wants $1,000 down and then, you know, set up a payment plan. I just don't have the money for it, but it's my dream machine. That, and if you ever played Lethal Weapon 3, the pinball machine is a phenomenal pinball machine as well. Those were my two favorites growing up. Well, Cylon, next time I come out to Seattle, maybe I'll have to let you know and you'll have to meet me up there. We'll have to share a couple games. Kayla says, I'm saving up to get an original Mortal Kombat arcade. Dude, that would be fun. Yeah, Cylon, that'd be a lot of fun, man. Absolutely. That'd be, dude, Mortal Kombat. You know, Mortal Kombat was one of those games that, like, I played more, I think, on my Sega Genesis at home than I actually played in the arcade. But I remember, man, you know, Mortal Kombat was a huge deal back then when I was a teenager, you know? I mean, because it was graphic. it was too graphic. And you had to have the special code, you know, when you had it at home to get the blood and everything. I remember that, man. Remember Pit Fighter? Like, it was like, it almost looked like real people. I remember that. I don't know why Pit Fighter just like jumped into my brain, but yeah, Pit Fighter just jumped into my brain. Caleb says, I'm creating my own game cabinet. It's basically a GameCube emulator with the controller attached. It's like those game demo booths at GameStop. Yes, that's cool. That is so cool. So you guys will be proud of me. The gamers who love the channel. I actually finally, because the boys are big gamers, you know, and they do their thing, and I don't get to play. I just don't have time a lot of times, you know, like I could sit here and play PAC-MAN and have fun with it, but I don't get a chance to like sit down and actually commit time to doing something like that. But I finally set up my account on the Xbox and today, and I started playing Battlefront 2, and so I'm kind of getting through it. I was doing pretty well, got through it, but I remembered what I hate about video games like that. So like I spent an hour on one spot, you know, and it's like I'm not used to having to like actually fine tune my, you know, my thumbs to hit things in directional and stuff like that. I'd probably really suck at Fortnite for the time being, but you know, I got it. I ended up getting past the level, and you know, now we'll see if I go back to it tomorrow, which I probably will, because every once in a while I get stuck on something and then it's like, well, now I started it, I gotta beat it. So all right. So I'm gonna play another game of Miss Pac-Man, and then I'll let you guys choose the next game that I play. And feel free to keep commenting and chatting, and I will. I'll take a gander. A gander? I don't know where that came from. I'll take a look when. Yeah, this was the thing that Tiffany got for me, the arcade classics, all the stuff that it has in it. It shows you how to install it and like all the different things. So one of the things that I always loved, I loved the fast speed Miss Pac-Man, and so that's what I got right here. I got like all the Miss Pac-Mans, but we'll go fast speed, and I'll just go for boards. Like I said, I'm under a weird angle, so let's see how this goes. I just like going for boards for some reason with this. Just like seeing how fast I can go through it. Whoops. Since I got some extra time. Let me all get down here. Boom. Ah, see what he did there? Yeah, he tried to trick me to go down there to get those last two so he wouldn't die. Of course, I said I wasn't going to go for ghosts, and then they all get in my way. If I get 3, I got to get the 4th. see how many of them I can get here. Oh, I got this guy. There we go. Deuce. Two down. I remember playing Mortal Kombat with my big brother. Remember when they did those Big Brother programs? Anyways, he was a huge MK fan. He went, oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome. I actually liked the first Mortal Kombat movie. I've heard that they're making a new one. But I remember as a kid watching Mortal Kombat. I tell you what I'd like to get my hands on that I haven't. You guys know what a big G.I. Joe fan I am. I don't have either the Street Fighter or the Mortal Kombat G.I. Joe guys. I think I've got a version. I think I got the teal version of M. Bison, but I don't have the red one. Boom, 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 boom. We'll go up there. Oh, these guys are dead. I might as well. There we go. Yeah, those guys still go for quite a bit though. Like it depends. Like, you know, it's like anything. There's some people who try to sell them and charge for them. Then there's some people who sell them at a decent price. But they made them really weird though. The Chun-Li one. Whoops. Kind of screwed myself over there. Woo! Gotta pay attention. The Chun-Li figure is different than all of the other figures. So Cylon, I don't have a P.O. box. I need to get a P.O. box, but I do have a business address that you can send something to. Absolutely. Yep. And if you, I keep meaning to get a P.O. box, especially now, especially since the channel has become, you know, very much one of that, you know, we do these live streams and stuff, and people have really made, you know, some personal connections with us. I know that I need to do that because a lot of people have sent us stuff, and but yeah, I've got a business address, like I said, that you can use. And if you want to hit me up on one of our social media sites, all that is usually in all of our videos. But you know, because we're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and if you do that, I can send you the address. We've got, you know what, I tell you what, I always say it and I mean it, is we've got some of the best YouTube family I think that anybody could have. You guys are just great. I love hanging out with you. Like, I look at this as like hanging out with some friends, you know? Even though we can't all be there together, you know? It's cool to get to know each other, and I was glad the other night, you know, we did our Zoom meeting, and I think we're going to do another one of those in maybe tomorrow, actually. And in doing that, you know, we had a few people at first who were getting a little bit kind of crazy, but it settled down. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. It settled down, and we had like a really great conversation, man. I think we went for 4 hours. The power of the internet, right? Oh, that'd be awesome, man. I would really appreciate that, bro. If you sent that. Hey, Caleb, I saw that you commented too. I just had to get back to this. So I'll read it in just a second. But yeah, I saw what you said, man. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that and love that, man. That'd be great. I would definitely give it a good home, whatever it is. The power of the internet, absolutely. It's so funny because I'm like so much better at this when it's on high speed than I ever was at low speed. Come on. Oh, come on. There it is. Whew! Starts to get testy up in here. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Well, that just messed up my whole strategy. Crap. Hopefully I can... Oh, oh man. Ooh, that was interesting. Holy crap. It like totally throws you off when you get out of your rhythm. How you normally approach the game. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh. Thanks, man. I loved Pac-Man. Marvel's Shang-Chi is apparently ripping off Mortal Kombat. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I totally wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they got to do something to try to get that audience, because not a lot of people are going to even know what that is, you know? I mean, really, I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about that comic. Whoa. Or, you know, who those characters are. So they're going to have to do something to try to get us in, right? And so, you know, I can imagine that it'll have some... Oh! Dang it, first death. That sucks. It's always downhill from there. Throws your whole game off. Oh, man. Come on. There we go. Do the whole talking to myself thing while I'm playing. Whoa! Totally, like, hit the joystick wrong. Come on, get him too. Thank you. Okay. Oh! Woo! Oh my gosh, I got another board here. I think this is the one where the power pellets don't work. Yep. So all it does is kind of make them go the other way. Oh, I couldn't. Ah! Got stuck. Dang it. There we go. Whew. Sucks when your hand gets stuck on it and you're trying to, The action's not bad on this joystick, actually. I mean, it's You know, the thing is I got this brand new. It was installed brand new by the guy who put it in. And so, you know, so sometimes it gets a little sticky. And it doesn't have the little grips like the original. It's smooth, so sometimes you don't get that nice grip on it, you know, to be able to just go in the other direction. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. Oh, come on. Go up. Oh, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. That sucks. Okay. Still got 3 guys left, though. Oh, no. And standing at the angle that I'm at, I'm kind of off to the side over here. So I'm having to kind of like overcompensate instead of just getting a nice smooth. Fooled him. Oh, I was trying to get out of that corner. Dang it. So that's where it goes downhill, man. Once you die, it's like they smell the pack in the air. I don't know what that means, but oh crap, come on. Whoa. Holy cow. Now that right there was a case of this whole thing. Whoa. Of the joystick getting a little stuck. I'll kind of show you the joystick a little bit. Oh yeah, I don't think that they're gonna, I don't think that they react from here on out. There we go. I got through that. Yeah, so I'm kind of having to overcompensate a little bit, like I said, for being at the side here. But that's okay. Here is where... Oh, see? I meant to just come straight down, but it went over to the side. So that's what happens to me usually in these kind of situations where you got to really react fast, is the joystick kind of gets a little testy. It doesn't quite go the direction you want it to go. Ooh. Yeah. Got stuck. Oh well. Let's see, there's been some rumors that Marvel, is apparently ripping off Mortal Kombat and having to do the death. Oh, I didn't see that part of your comment, Caleb. Really? They're going to do a death martial arts tournament? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what that's like. Not sure what I think about that. If that's really the direction they're going with that. I don't know. You know, but I mean, Marvel does a pretty good job. You know, they've been known for doing a pretty good job of their movies. So we'll just have to wait. Every time I think that, you know, it's going to be like that one that finally kind of sends them on a downward spiral, they somehow pull it out, you know. So I don't know. Be interesting to see. All right, so let's see what we got here. I will start. There's regular Pac-Man. There's Galaga. You guys tell me what to play. I got Frogger. I got Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong 3, which I don't think I've ever played. Honestly. I don't think I've even seen that here. So I got all the Donkey Kongs. I got Galaxian. I've got Dig Dug, which was also my jam. I've got Crush Roller, which I think I played twice. I got Mr. Do. Got Space Invaders, of course. Regular Pac-Man. Galaga 3. Gyrus? I don't know what that is. Dig Dug. All right, that's the first one I heard. All right, so we'll go for some Dig Dug. Everybody's got a different strategy for Dig Dug. Some people love to just kind of go up to the top and wait for everybody to come get them. But you get more points if you go down to the bottom here. I think Dig Dug's one of those games that like you can. It's really easy to get like lazy on because you don't think that it's gonna. Nothing's gonna happen. But I think you forget. There we go. Like, it always feels like you should be able to do stuff faster than you're able to do it. At least that's how it was for me. Oh, see? And then there's that. I always forget about that. Oh, see, I tried to go sideways and get him, but I didn't. I suck at this. Dang. Let's try to do something else. There we go. Let's let this guy come up here. There we go. Let's get that guy that way. He ain't getting away. Then we'll let this guy come up to us. Got him. Got him. I saw something about Namor there. Alrighty. What are we doing? I know the music, right? That might not be bad, Caleb. You know, with Namor, basically, I gotta look at your comment again. But Are you saying like, oh crap? See, that's what I'm talking about. Also, another rumor that Namor is the main villain of Black Panther, and the majority of the film will be in Atlantis. So that'll be interesting. I'll play this again. Like, how does that work? You know? Oh. You can continue? I'll continue. It's free. Heck yeah, I'll continue. Now that'll be interesting to see if they do that with Atlantis, because if they do, if they do that, you know, how is that going to match up to Atlantis and Aquaman, right? Got to get aggressive with that guy. Wait for this guy to come up. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see like how Marvel's Atlantis compares with DC's Atlantis, because I thought Aquaman was fabulous. See, this guy's gonna do this little thing there. Oh, seriously? And then that guy's gonna head straight up. Got him. You know, it'll be interesting to see how the two compare. Yeah, you always got to be careful of this one because there's two of them. Oh, and he's going to do that now. Got him. Because I really liked Aquaman, and I thought that they did a really good job with that movie, and so it'll be interesting to see if they're able to do something that is comparable, or if it's even better visually. That's my concern too. Is I hope they don't rip off Aquaman. Oh crap! I totally forgot about that. Forgot how far the fire ranges. You just gotta be so careful. This game just. What's he doing? Is he coming? Yeah, there he comes. Or is he going straight up there? Where's he going? Yep, he's going straight up there. The problem too is you know, no matter what they do, there'll be the fanboys that just say that it's better no matter what, you know? Like, even if it isn't better, there'll be the Marvel fanboys who will just say that it's better just because it's Marvel. Yeah, I was dead. I was dead before I knew what to do. Oh, that brings back such memories, though. That music. Let's see here. Got, I don't know what Tank Battalion is. 1942. Ladybug. Burger Time. You guys remember Burger Time? Mappy. I got Centipede and Millipede, but it's just not the same because I don't have the roller ball. I've tried playing both of them, and it's just not the same. Junior Pac-Man. Pengo. Phoenix. Time Pilot. Super Cobra. Hustler. It's a pool game. Space Panic. Super Breakout. That's another one that I really liked playing. That and Arkanoid. But it's just not the same if you don't have the roller ball. What did Caleb say? Caleb says, I'm not against it. I just hope that they don't rip off Aquaman, give it a different look and aesthetic than a technically advanced city. Maybe classic Greek Atlantis, stone buildings, ropes. See, I would dig that. I think that's a smart idea for sure. I think that's the better way to go there, so that it doesn't look like they're, you know, copying off of it. New Rally X. There's Arkanoid. That was one of my favorites. Kicks. My cousin loves that game apparently. Juno First. I don't know. There's a bunch of games here that I've never even heard of. Xevious. Mr. Dew's Castle. Moon Cresta. Pinball Action. Scramble, Super Pac-Man, Bomb Jack, Shaolin's Road, King and Balloon. Something suits your fancy, let me know. 1943, Van Car, Pac-Man Plus. That was a weird one. It's one that had green in it. Dig Dug 2. Hey, did you ever see Dig Dug 2? Cylon? I'll show you Dig Dug 2. This one's different. This one's pretty weird. This one reminds me of Zelda. I'm trying to remember, because like, whoa. Because it's like you're like on a little island. It's weird. And I think there's something. Whoa. There's something you can do, because I got this other button here. I may waste this first game just seeing how you do this. Oh! Okay. Apparently, you can jackhammer the island into smaller pieces. Whoa. Okay. Holy cow, look at that. Oh crap, get away, get away, get away, get away. Oh crap. Yeah, but what? I killed myself. Dang, that sucks. I'm trying to tell, like, okay, ooh, wrong way. Okay, so it must go outside in. That's weird, I wanna see that one again. That's so strange. Try to. That worked. I don't even really know what I did there, but I just sunk everybody. So apparently. Whoa. Ooh, there's a mushroom there. Dang it, I couldn't get away from him. There you go. That's weird. It's like our favorite characters, yet with a different twist. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, I did it again. Killed them all with just one little thing. I wonder what the difference is. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. See there, I thought I was, Oh, he just jumped in the water. Did you see that? He just jumped in the water. Man, that... Okay, so how's this work? So one of these are there. So it's just gonna take, okay, it's just gonna take that little part off. Got him. Whoa, get away. Ooh, got him. Ooh, come on, come on. Oh, fell off the side. Man, it's weird to like, oh, come on. Wouldn't let me go anywhere. Got one guy left. Got to round 6. Looks like I'm going to round 7. But yeah, this is strange. This is complete. And it's weird. All the little waves, they look like horses. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Oh boy. Oh crap. Oh boy. Oh, I just couldn't get away. Had an idea. I'm the champion. Because nobody else has played this. Gotta love that. What? There we go. Absolutely, man. Let's see. Caleb's got the rumor mill going tonight. What's the guy here? It's like they tried to go 3D for something. Yeah. Wow, it's a whole different game. Yep. There's one final rumor I heard. Lando Disney Plus series starring Donald Glover is apparently in the works, with Maul and Kira set to appear, and Billy D. Williams is being asked to narrate. That would be sweet. I could definitely get with that. Mini Star Wars series rumors lately, not counting everything Mike Zero says. This is fascinating. I'm still not getting this. I'm still not getting this game. Yeah, me either, man. I need to get this one on my emulator. That was cool. Thanks for checking it out. Absolutely, man. That was just real quick. Oh. Ironically, you brought up Mike Zero. So when this is done, the reason why I came in here to do this was because I was looking for something to do, and I was going to actually film the next Mark Uno video. It was all set up and ready, and what I used for my teleprompter was dead. And so just figured I'd let that charge for a few minutes, come in here, play a few games, you know, and then I thought, you know what? I wonder if anybody's up. I think I'll go live. And so that's what I did. Oops, sorry. I just got this turned around the other way now, so I can't see the comments. Let's go ahead and see what else, maybe play another game or two. Yeah, there's lots of games on here, Cylon, that I have never even seen before, man. It's like, it's so weird. Amadar, Zaxxon. Zaxxon is a fun one. It's really hard to play on here, though. For some reason, it's like much harder than I remember it being. Oh, that's why. Because it doesn't move. Oh, that's right. Okay. Man, this brings back memories of going to, oh crap. You gotta get used to like the up is down and down is up thing. Oh, it's gonna get difficult here in a minute. This is so yeah, I just totally sucked at that. I think it's funny. My son Landon, anytime he plays like one of these games, or he plays a regular NES Nintendo game, he's always like, "Oh, Dad, that's like so hard." It's like, "Why is it so hard, Dad?" And I'm like, "Seriously? Like, you think this is hard?" Like, I think the games that they have nowadays are really hard, but you know, oh, see. This is just so hard to get used to. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I really suck. But yeah, he'll tell me that. It is. This is so different because you got this joystick, so you don't have the usual like flight stick, I think, that had it. Or oh crap. See, I was trying to go up, and I went the wrong way there. Come on, go sideways. Oh, that's the other thing, is because the board is slanted, your natural instinct is to go in the slanted way, but you can't. You have to go left and right. I did that on purpose to get to start it again. But like, you have to go left and right to go this way. And so it just messes with your brain to do that, because your brain, it's like, you know, chewing gum and walking at the same time. Now, how in the world are you supposed to get past that if I can't shoot it? That doesn't make any sense. Got me twice. Well, I guess I'm just gonna suck because, oh, see, I tried to go back and it wouldn't let me. All right, I think I'm done with Zaxxon. Yep, I think Zaxxon kicked my butt, and so they got Puyan, whatever that is, Pleiades, Gunsmoke, The End, whatever that is, 1943. I got all the 1940s there. I also got Congo Bongo, which Congo Bongo was a lot of fun. I remember Congo Bongo, but again, you need a roller ball for Congo Bongo. What we got here? There's also a secondary Lando miniseries planned as a backup starring Billy D. Williams and Mark Hamill being de-aged via CGI between episodes 6 and 7 on their quest to find Jedi artifacts. That would be cool. I would dig that. I hope they do the Donald Glover thing, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against Mark Hamill doing it, but like I'm not so sure that Mark Hamill is gonna do that, though, given the fact that like he just wrote that letter, basically thanking everybody and stuff for all their support in Star Wars and everything. I'm not so sure that he's coming back for anything. Here, I'll show you guys fast regular Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man was always more my jam. And you were asking how this whole thing reacts. The reaction is different on regular Pac-Man than it is Miss Pac-Man, because regular Pac-Man has a smoother just feel to it. For some reason, Miss Pac-Man doesn't. It's got a different feel to it than regular Pac-Man. It's like you can almost feel the dots when you're eating them on Miss Pac-Man, where with regular Pac-Man it just does it. So I was trying to remember my pattern. Whoa! Holy crap. It's again one of those weird things being sideways here. Might as well get this guy. Whoa. Come on, guys, pick a side. Oh, see, I suck. That sucks. On my first board, whatever. Oh no, second board, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, second board. Yeah, the second show was apparently developed months ago before Hamill retired from Star Wars. I would dig it. I would dig it. I mean, either way, just because I would love to see more Mark Hamill. You know what I mean? I'd love to see more Mark Hamill as Luke. And they've got the de-aging technology, and now they've really figured that out, you know? And so oh, are you kidding me? I was robbed. I tell you, I was robbed. I was robbed. That sucks. Hey guys, I see some of y'all lurking. Who else we got in the who else we got watching late night Pac-Man games here with me? It would be cool to see how Lando and Luke work together to do some of the stuff that they kind of talk about a little bit. Oh, hey. Thanks, Cylon. You rock, man. That was super nice of you. Oh, whoa. Thank you for the super chat, dude. That's awesome. You rock, brother. Whoa, come on. Ooh, and I got it. And yeah, get around. Come on, get around, get around, get around. There we go. Awesome. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, man. You know what? We just like to have fun. You know how it is, man. We just chill around here, and I just kind of like to share some of that with you guys sometimes. You know, since we all can't get together and just, you know, hang out, even if we did live by each other. It's kind of fun to just be able to chill out for a bit and talk a little bit. And whoa! Oh, I made that. I cannot believe I made that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Mark Uno, you know, if you I watch Mike ZEROH now, one for ideas of like what to make fun of, but also just because I can't ever believe like what I hear out of the guy. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like ridiculous sometimes, the stuff that he comes up with. And I noticed that, you know, because I did all this stuff about him, you know, and I honestly thought after Rise of Skywalker that he would, you know, kind of chill out for a while. And he didn't. He just like, it's like he doubled down and just like started making up even more just insane things that there was no way they were going to happen. But, you know, I just can't believe that there's actually people who take him seriously. That's my biggest thing. It's like there's plenty of people out here who are, you know, really trying to talk about real stuff and everything, and then you got this guy who's just like pulling stuff out of his butt and just gives Star Wars a bad name, and actually I think does more damage to Star Wars fans than any good, because it's not just keeping people interested in Star Wars, it's literally hurting Star Wars by sorry, trying to do 3 things here at once. It's hurting Star Wars because it gets people psyched up for stuff that's not happening. And then when it doesn't happen, then they want to blame Disney, because that's what we do now. We just blame Disney for everything, you know? And yeah, it's like crazy. Every once in a while, there's some of us who do call him out and stuff, and we're like, you know, hey Mike, you know, where's your sources on that? You know, like what the heck is all this about? And then there's just all these people who are just like, oh yeah, I would love to see that or this or whatever. And it's like, come on guys, are you serious? You can't be serious. You know, like when he literally just lies one video after another and it's obvious, I just don't know what to make out of it. But so with my Mark Uno videos, that's why I didn't do one for a while, because I thought he would go away. I didn't think he would go fully away, but like I thought he would like die down a little bit at least, and he just didn't. And not only that, but like it's like, okay, when Rise of Skywalker was done, he had all these little, you know, quips and stuff, you know, that he would say and everything, and it was like, okay, so what's going to be the next thing that he says? And I honestly think that we got to him in a way, because I know that some of his friends actually saw the Mark Uno videos, because they gave me a hard time about it. They harassed me about it, and they tried to convince me that Mike was a good guy. And I shared once the weirdest, craziest thing anybody said to me was that, how dare you, Mike's got a girlfriend. And I was like, what the heck does that have to do with anything? Good for him. Like, oh, dang it. See, it died there. You know, I was like, what? I mean, Mike has a girlfriend. What? Okay, I've got a wife. I think I got him beat, maybe. I don't know. Is that like a competition thing? I couldn't tell what that comment was supposed to be. Yeah, it was the weirdest comment, man. I tell you what, that I've ever seen before in my life. The guy was like, how dare you go off on Mike ZEROH? He's a great guy. He's got a great heart, and he's got a girlfriend. And I was like, okay, sure he does. And then I was like, thinking like, does he? Or maybe you're just telling me that. You know? Or maybe you're Mike ZEROH trying to convince me that you have a girlfriend. Dang it. It was weird. But then after that, like I said, I watched some of his videos and I was like, so a lot of the things that made the Mark Uno stuff funny, I kind of had to reset it. I kind of had to rethink about it. And then it was like, well, how do I bring back Mark Uno? I can't talk about Chris Terrio, which is like one of my favorite things to do about the Mark Uno thing, is to talk about Chris Terrio, because it's like he had like a man crush on Chris Terrio for like the longest time. And just every video was, you know, Chris Terrio this, Chris Terrio that. And then, you know, George Lucas, of course, is coming back to direct everything. And, you know, just stupid stuff. But I figured out what his next man crush is. It's Bob Chapek, the new CEO of Disney. Because now he's in all of his videos, and actually him and George Lucas now, because he's actually doubled and tripled down on the George Lucas crap. That George Lucas is coming back to save Star Wars and save Luke Skywalker and save Anakin and all this stuff, which doesn't make any sense to me, because he'll put out a video too that says that in one video that says they're not coming back and that they're going to be recast, and then he'll put out another video the same day that says that George Lucas saved him and he's bringing him back. So I was like, whatever, you know, I got to figure out this way to do it. So that's why when everybody started jumping on this whole thing about, you know, the Emperor being a clone and how they hated that and everything, I just figured, you know what, I'll go off of that. But then didn't react fast enough. So now I got one more kind of setup video for what Mark Uno is going to be now. What? Go back the other way. Dang it. That was game. I got one more video for what Mark Uno is going to be going forward. Just kind of setting up this. So this next one, I'll give you a little sneak peek, is Mark Uno basically trying out new ideas, like new intros, right? Because he always had the same intro, you know. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, written and directed by J.J. Abrams, Chris Terrio, Kathleen Kennedy, and of course, the creator himself, George Lucas, Disney, Lucasfilm, and, I don't know, Miss Pac-Man. But he would always do those stupid, you know, intros the exact same way, you know. This is Mike Zero. If this is your first time to the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe for future Star Wars content. You know, but, he left a couple things. He left the ending the same, where he basically, you know, says, you know, I thank you also very much for the kind support. But I think it's hilarious because, like, I hit him hard on the whole lighting thing, you know, only lighting up half his face. If the guy's making as much money as the internet claims he's making, he should be able to afford another light. Just saying. But if you ever really want a great laugh, if you want to just laugh your butt off, go to Mike Zero's channel. Don't subscribe. I won't subscribe to Mike Zero. But go to his channel, and in his videos list, look up his oldest videos. Like his oldest videos, right? Look those up. Now look, we all got bad videos for our first videos. Look, my first videos, if you go to the channel for my first videos, they weren't even, because Poindexter Lounge wasn't Poindexter Lounge. I just went by the name Enosh Fett, and I didn't start a YouTube channel. I started this 10 years ago. I literally had somebody comment a few weeks ago making fun of me. Actually, I think it was about Mike Zero now, if I remember right, because somebody said something about one of my Mike. I think it was a comment on my Mike Zero. I want to say it was on one of my Mike Zero videos, Mark Uno videos. I mean. And they said something about like, oh, this channel's been around for 10 years and you only got 8,500 subscribers. Actually, they said 3,500 subscribers. So I don't know what that was all about. We got 8,500 subscribers. Don't try to cheat me out of 5,000 subscribers. We earned every one of those subscribers. It's a grassroots effort. But they were making fun of us because we'd been around for 10 years and we only had, so many subscribers. And I thought to myself, like, yeah, the channel's technically been around for 10 years, but really we only started doing the Poindexter Lounge thing a year and a half, couple years ago. That's when we started really hitting it, and, no, we haven't blown up like some of these other channels, but I like to think that we have a quality, thing here, we answer people, we actually talk to people, we care about the people who come and watch our videos. we love having people in a live stream and actually talk to them. You know, I mean, like Cylon, I really appreciate the super chat, but we don't force people to give super chats, you know, so we won't talk to them or whatever. We set up things like the couple Zoom meetings that we did, you know, where people were, because we want to meet you guys. We actually want to see you guys. You know, you guys watch us. It's so cool because the people who've joined that now, I can put a face with the name. So when you guys come to the live streams that we do and we can't do it on Zoom, I'm going to know who you are. I'm going to know what you look like. You know what I look like, you know, not in a creepy way, but, just put a face with a name, and it's more real that way. And so that's what we try to do. We try to give people a real experience, because this is just us, you know? And so, but some of our early videos are, you know, some of the early videos that I put out were just stupid videos that I made. They weren't even supposed to be for a channel or anything like that. They were just little things that I made for my church back in the day. These little funny commercials, like we did some Geico parodies, and we did some those old freecreditreport.com guys. We did a couple parodies of those guys for my old church. Just stupid stuff, you know, just stupid videos. And I put those up there, and then I put up video of me playing with a guy named John Schlitt, because I got an opportunity to play with this guy. He was one of my musical heroes, and I got to play with him and do a little tour with him, and that was fun. And so I put video up of that, and that was it, you know. And then we started talking about nerdy stuff and who we are, and then, you know, what really started happening was when we talked about the Flash, and people really loved that, and so we went on and kept doing that. And so, anyways, it's just, Mike Zeroh stuff, though, is so funny to watch. Some of that, like, beginning stuff, you know, that he did, because, you know, he was finding his way too. But man, once he hit on Star Wars, like, you got to give it to him. The guy, you know, like, he hit on something. And I think if you watch those videos, I think at first it was really about that he liked Star Wars. But at some point, something went terribly wrong. Something went, like, way, way off course. And he just started making things up, you know, instead of actually talking about things that were. See, Cylon, that is my biggest question. Does he take himself seriously, or does he consider himself a parodist? You know, because if he knows that but that's the problem. Like, if I were to do something like that, like the Mark Uno stuff, like, I'm doing it tongue in cheek, right? The guy's putting out 14 videos a day sometimes, and it's just creepy, eerie, weird sometimes, you know, and he repeats the same thing over and over again. So I'm always curious when it comes to Mike Zeroh, if one, he's just really, really smart and he knows what he's doing, which I don't think it is. Two, he's just an idiot who's just figured out the algorithm, and he's just going to milk it for everything that he can get out of it until it just goes away. Or sometimes I really wonder, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way, against him, but sometimes I wonder if there's something wrong with him. You know, that, like, it's not just like a socially awkward thing. I wonder sometimes, and I would feel really bad if I found that out, but like the way he repeats stuff and, like, hits on keywords, you know. There's a channel called Star Wars IRL, you know, Star Wars in real life, and they did like a 30-minute documentary about Mike Zeroh. If you haven't seen that, it's fascinating, because they really broke down, like, and it was funny because they did that about the same time that I started making the Mark Uno videos, and so they really break down, like why he's making it up, that, like, why he's a liar, you know, and, like, in depth, much more in depth even than my Mark Uno videos. Because my Mark Uno videos, like, I'm pulling little things here and there and making fun of them. But man, that guy did a great job nailing what Mike Zeroh's all about. And like I said, I would feel bad to find out one day that maybe like he's high functioning autistic, because they talk about in that video from Star Wars in real life about like how he's hitting all these key words like all the time, right? Like when he was on the thing when he right before the Rise of Skywalker, where everything was Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is coming out, in just 2 weeks, written and directed by J.J. Abrams, Chris Terrio, Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm, Disney, and like they pointed out that like there's no reason for him to point out like Lucasfilm and Disney, same company, right? So, and that's the other thing, Caleb. That's the other possibility, is that Mike ZEROH is just a liar and he's the new Super Shadow. Super Shadow was an interesting thing. I remember Super Shadow, man. I remember falling for that crap back in what, 97, 98, maybe? Let's see. I started dating Landon's mom in 97, the end of 97. And I didn't have a computer myself, and she did. Her family did. And they actually, because she didn't really get on the computer that much, but I discovered the internet and I was like, wow, this is awesome, right? And I was discovering like all these cool things on the internet. And so at her house, she was my girlfriend, but everybody had a screen name because they all had AOL. And so they let me have my own screen name over there. And so I remember finding Super Shadow, looking up Star Wars, and reading it. And like this guy was supposedly friends with George Lucas, and George had told him all this stuff and everything. And it was like, it all seemed so legit. And the guy had I can't remember how many movies the guy had planned out with all the plots. Was that like episodes 9 up to like 19 or 20 or something like that? Like, it was a lot. Is that stuff still on the internet? Man, that'd be fascinating, because I haven't seen it since then. So it's been over 20 some odd years. If that stuff's still on the internet, I would be interested to go back and read that now. I think I'm going to have to Google some stuff. I'm going to have to Google some stuff, man, when I get off this thing, because that would be, that would be interesting to see if the Super Shadow stuff there. So I remember reading his blog back in 2004, a year before episode 3 came out. I wrote to him and he wrote back saying, George Lucas loved my ideas and George put my ideas in the movie. Really? Oh, hold on a second. Wasn't there something? Yes. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn this thing off. Hold on just a second. Now that we're on this discussion. I remember now, there was a murder, wasn't there? That involved something like that? Was that Super Shadow? Because there was like a guy, I saw this on YouTube as well. There's a documentary about this, and it might be Super Shadow, where the guy was writing to, no, that wasn't Super Shadow. But it was something similar to Super Shadow, because it was these two guys that knew each other. The one guy moved out to LA or something like that, or San Francisco or something, wherever, because George is in San Francisco. He moved out there and he told his buddy, who was a big Star Wars fan, that he was going to talk to George about this kid's ideas for Star Wars. And it's a crazy story, guys. And the kid kept writing, and this guy kept writing back saying, oh yeah, I was in a meeting with George today. I told him, it said that he went to go work for Lucasfilm, told the kid that George loved his ideas, that he was going to put these ideas in a new Star Wars movie. And this might have been actually, now that I'm remembering it a little bit, this was like way back. This was like early 80s, because I think it was before Return of the Jedi came out, because this kid had an idea for Return of the Jedi, if I remember correctly. And this guy told the kid that George loved his idea. And I can't remember what happened, because it's been a while since I've seen the documentary on it. But apparently he met up with the kid and he killed the kid. And Yeah, Cylon, that was really, really crazy. I wish I could remember where I saw that video, like what channel it was, because his final post was reporting on the acquisition of Lucasfilm by Disney. A few hours later, his site was offline. 100% believe Disney hit him with a cease and desist. Probably, probably. But yeah, that one from back in the day, that just when you said that Super Shadow wrote to you and told you that, that just reminded me of that documentary. Oh, I remember where I saw it. I remember where I saw it now. A good guy. I'm subscribed to him. If you like fun stuff, if you like old Star Wars stuff, he's called That Junk Man. He's just a funny guy. Bruce, who comes on the channel, he watches that. So does Darth Tasty. He does old Star Wars videos, old toy videos, but in a funny, different kind of way. It's pretty funny. The way that he does his videos, but he will talk about like random stuff from like my childhood that I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that. But he did a video, if I remember right, about that kid, and man, talk about horrible. But yeah, the whole Super Shadow thing, that's crazy. I wonder if it's still somewhere available, like, because once you put something online, it's always online. It never truly goes away. So, but man, yeah, that Super Shadow stuff brings back lots of memories. Reading all those outlines for Star Wars movies and stuff. His website unfortunately wasn't archived because the site was hosted offline and you accessed via a web portal and downloaded straight to your computer. Now see, as I don't think I downloaded it. I think I just read it online. I could be wrong. But I don't even remember. I don't think that I knew how to do that back then, Caleb. I don't think I was. I don't think I was savvy enough to be able to actually like download something, But anyways, all right, guys. Well, what's funny is I set out to charge up that thing so I could have my teleprompter, and now my actual phone is down to 10% battery life. So I'm going to lose you here in a minute if I don't plug this in and get this going. So we've gone for almost an hour and a half, but you know what? It was fun, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Caleb, for the awesome rumors and fun stuff. I love that stuff, man. I love that about you, Caleb, that you are on that stuff, man. DC, Star Wars, whatever, man. You keep it coming. Hey, thanks, Cylon. You were awesome. It was great talking to you about video games, and glad you got to see Dig Dug 2. So you got to figure that out, download that, and have some fun with that. And once you figure it out, let me know. And also, thank you so much for the super chat, man. That was super awesome. And I'm serious, man. Next time I come to Seattle, if this whole coronavirus thing passes up and we're able to get back to normal by November, I wanted to go back to that same thing that I went to this last year, that the music conference. So if I get out that way, yeah, we'll have to meet up and play some video games. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight and keeping me busy. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.